Fight Underground fans, welcome to the next chapter, the next series in the fastest rising promotion in Pittsburgh. My name's Jim LaMotta, and we are ready to wrap up Area 1 of the Fight Underground. At this time, I'm joined by one loss prevention Johnny Norris, and arguably the number one draft pick himself, the Rev Ron Hunt. Loss prevention, I'm going to go to you first. The last time we saw you in a Fight Underground ring, you disposed of Tad Jarvis rather quickly. What was it that motivated you to put on such a dynamic performance in your Fight Underground debut?
Well, LaMotta, to be honest, I'm here to prove a point. I'm not here to be the Alpha King. I'm not here to talk like the Rev does. I'm here to beat people up. That's what I'm good at doing, and that's what I'm here to do.
Well said. And Rev, before we get to how you're going to deal with this big man, we're going to go to your Fight Underground debut. In fact, not only the first win, but the first match in the history of this new chapter of Pittsburgh professional wrestling. You bested one AJ Alexander.
Yeah, well, thank you for this time, Jim. Like I stated before then, and I still state it now, that was not a walk in the park. I feel like anyone that's on the Fight Underground roster has deserved their spot, has earned it. There's no weak links here at Fight Underground. So when it comes to not only, getting that win, but getting the first win within all of the company's history, you can't erase history. And from now on, I said it right the day after the match, and I'll continue to say it now. My goal is to continue to make history here at Fight Underground. No matter who they put in front of me, my mindset is still in a narrow mission. I still have tunnel vision, and I'm trying to capitalize on each and every moment that's thrown my way.
Well said. And speaking of Fight Underground, the opportunities it provides, I'm going to go back to loss prevention here, and I'm going to ask you. You say you're here to beat people up, but how will you use this platform through our social media views and everything that goes along with it? How will you put the wrestling world on notice for just who Johnny Norris is?
I'll tell you exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it in the ring against the Rev when I shut his mouth for good. Hey, I already beat half of the Jesus Club when I beat AJ, just like you did. And now I'm going to finish the job tomorrow.
Well, there is a common opponent here, of course. But Rev, as I've said, you are considered by many the number one prospect in Fight Underground. A member of Shane Taylor Promotions. Shout out to Shane Taylor. You are a man that has been associated with greatness. You're the associate of Shane Taylor Promotions. How do you step out front and become the main attraction here in Fight Underground?
I think when you look at, when you look back at it, you mentioned Shane Taylor Promotions, Vice President, Chief of Operations there. That is more in the mindset of what I do behind the scenes. But at the same time, the mentality of that stays the same. I might not be in the ring competing as much, but the mindset to win, to surround myself with winners, to be a part of that winning is a part of that mindset. 24/7, 365. You don't just put this jacket on. This is what I bleed. And when it comes to getting in the ring, that's just the physical side of things of what's already going on in my mind. So, what Johnny is saying and other people are saying that they feel like it's a fluke where the Rev is, time will tell. I know with me, my main mission is to see where that goes next. I plan on staying on top, no matter who they throw in front of me. We got a guy right here that I feel there's a lot of potential in. But at the end of the day, I feel like I have that advantage. I feel like I have that advantage on a lot of people because my mind does not turn off. In adversity, my mind still goes. Win, lose, or draw, my mind still goes. Right now, I'm on the winning side, and I plan on staying on the winning side.
Certainly a winning mentality from the Rev Ron Hunt. Last question for Johnny Norris. How will you employ a winning strategy against this man right here?
First off, I want to respond to what he just said. I don't think it's a fluke that you're on top. It's clear, plain as day. You're the best in Fight Underground. There's no question about that. I have all the respect in the world for you. But with that said, I'm not going to be walking on eggshells in that ring. I'm going to try to take your head off. That's exactly what I'm going to try to do. Now, to get back to what you just asked, my theory is real simple. I'm going to keep him on the mat, keep him from getting up, because he's faster, he's tough as nails, and you know what? I'm going to drop him.
Plain and simple, Rev. How do you respond? What is your strategy going into this matchup with this man right here?
Real hitters move in silence, Jim. Real hitters move in silence. Every time we talk about this, people want to talk about strategy. Here's the thing. Sometimes people talk too much. Just like you do your homework. You do these investigations. You look after people. You do your research. You see what you can find out that other people don't know about a person. I'm the same way. In a way, we're kind of similar. But here's one thing that you mess up at. You say that you plan on keeping me on the ground, that you want to knock me out. You better hope you swing for the fences and you knock a home run on that first swing. Because if you don't drop me dead, I promise you, it's going to be something you're going to regret for a long, long time. And that out-of-body experience, you're not going to recover from. I tell you that, and I promise you that, Johnny.
I don't doubt that for a second. I really don't. But if you think it's just going to be one swing, you're absolutely wrong. It's going to be swing after swing after swing after swing. If I swing 100 times and I land half the time, you're not getting back up.
All right, things are boiling over here.
Okay.
Keep it calm, gentlemen. You will be in the ring. Fight Underground fans, you're going to see the Rev Ron Hunt and Johnny Norris coming up here on our social media platforms. Make sure to check it out. Don't miss it. Wasp Prevention, Rev Ron Hunt coming up here. Fight Underground.
We ain't got to wait till tomorrow.
Hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Hey guys, I want a clean match here. I want no low blows, no hooks. Let's go, over the ears, no eye gouging. Okay? Fists up, throw down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Underground. My name's Jim LaMotta, being joined by Pittsburgh legend Paul Atlas. And Paul, what a way to start back here at the Underground. We have Wasp Prevention, the big man Johnny Norris, taking on arguably the #1 draft pick in the Rev Ron Hunt.
That's right. We are here to determine the finals from Area 1. These are the winners. We're going to narrow it down to one.
Absolutely, we saw the Rev victorious in the first ever Fight Underground matchup, defeating AJ Alexander, and Tad Jarvis was the unfortunate soul that felt the wrath of Wasp Prevention.
That's right. So far, Rev has been first match, first win, and first round draft pick of the council in our teams.
But I got to tell you, Wasp Prevention is an entirely different equation for the Rev, as you're seeing the power of Johnny Norris on display here, muscling Rev back in the corner.
Oh, that's right. Stacey Hunter has touted this man's size and strength for weeks at our council meetings. And we are going to see that on display tonight. Both men are tall, but Johnny Norris, Loss Prevention, definitely has it in the muscle division. He definitely has the advantage.
And Rev may have the technical advantage. We're seeing right here the go behind into the side headlock, a good way to try to neutralize that size of Loss Prevention.
Oh, without a doubt. Look at those smooth transitions by the Rev. He definitely knows his mat wrestling.
And it may be a matter of blunt force trauma to get Johnny Norris out of this predicament. Swinging a miss. Rev avoids the contact. 2 feet firmly in the chest. Stagger Wasp Prevention.
Yeah, well, Rev also has the experience advantage in this match with Johnny Norris very young to this business. He's going to have to rely on power while the Rev relies on skill.
Avoided the contact. Rev got hung up. Could be a critical point in this contest here.
Yeah, he caught him right across the neck on that top rope, and that's not just, that's steel encased in plastic. That'll rip your throat out.
Loss Prevention can press the advantage here. And that may be the X factor for Johnny Norris, so agile.
Way too early in the match. The Rev has way too much steam, kicking out at 1.
But that was Loss Prevention showing wisdom beyond his years. He immediately transitioned to the front chantry after Rev escaped. He's allowing no surcease, no breathing room for the Rev.
And that's literal because, you know, after getting hung up on that rope, I'm sure the Rev has lost a lot of his wind. Work on that windpipe, work on that breathing, and you can keep the man down. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Rev struggling, trying to make his way back up to a vertical base here, trying to extricate himself from the grasp of Loss Prevention.
Johnny Norris just trying to overpower the Rev here.
And it may be a matter of sheer determination for the Rev. The Rev wants to live up to the hype, live up to the potential, and that could be his motivation here.
Oh, he has to. He's got to prove each and every week that he is the #1 person we talk about each and every week on the Fight Council. I know Bubba has been singing his praises for months and months, the Rev Ron Hunt, but he's got to prove it here at Fight Underground.
Paul, I would be remiss. I just noticed Justin Idol is among our fighters around ringside here.
Oh, yeah. You know, Justin, he has a semifinal match as well to determine Area 1 champion, as he'll be going up against Brohemoth in the upcoming weeks. It's a smart move on Justin's part to be here tonight for this match.
Scouting the competition,
exactly,
absolutely.
Exactly.
You know, Paul, the Rev, we know he's an associate of Shane Taylor Promotions. And when we talked to Rev in the face-off, one of the things I asked him was how will he go from an associate to a frontline star? And the Rev was very adamant that he plans to use Fight Underground as the platform to prove himself to be that front and center star.
Oh, without a doubt, Shane Taylor, you know, big time, big name in ROH. The Rev, kind of like his sidekick, if you will. This is the Rev's chance to step out of the shadows because, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fight Underground is the next big thing in indie wrestling.
What a kick! Beautiful
right into that neckbreaker. He's got to have it here.
And Loss Prevention got out at 1. The Rev looking a little stunned, but we know that he is going to continue to press the advantage here. I believe Loss Prevention may have had his nose busted there.
Somebody, you can see a little bit of blood on the shoulder there at Loss Prevention. One of these men is definitely bleeding, and yeah, you're right. It looks like it is Loss Prevention.
Rev may have broken that nose, and Loss Prevention may be looking to break the Rev.
Belly to belly.
Magnum TA style out of the corner.
And again, going back to movements which drive the air out of the Rev, which goes back to that mishap when the Rev hung himself on that top rope.
Absolutely. Again, I believe Johnny Norris showing he's not just all physical tools. He has that mental acumen as well.
This kid has definitely shown a lot in the matches that he has. He, 2-0 here in Fight Underground. Sometimes we stated that those wins may not have been high quality, but they're wins nonetheless.
And look at how Norris grapevining the body, cinching in the body lock to continue to squeeze and compress the rib cage of the Rev.
Again, working on that breathing.
And the Rev may be going to sleep, Paul.
Yeah, this could be it. He's sapping the oxygen to that brain. It's only a matter of time before he's out.
And the Rev getting a little desperate, trying to wrench on the digits of Loss Prevention.
He's got to get himself out of this or he's not going to advance, that's for sure.
Desperation maneuver from the Rev, using his own head as a battery ram there. And I believe all the...
Wait a minute, Johnny Norris just buckled on that knee. I think he did something to that knee. He stepped wrong or something.
Yeah, he planted his foot, and I believe his knee may have given out. Sean Patrick checking on Loss Prevention, and I'm not sure if Rev even saw it.
I'm not sure if he realizes it. I'm not sure if he saw it at all, yeah. But something definitely happened there.
Wait, that's 3, Paul, that's it. That injury, that spelled the end of it.
The 3 count.
And the winner is the Rev. The Rev is going to advance here. He's going to the finals. But the bigger story, unfortunately, may be the injury of Loss Prevention.
Yeah, I mean, he's still down on that canvas.
This may be a hospital situation.
Hey.
Thanks, brother.
You're a hell of a fighter, man. Hell of a fighter.
Oh my God.
Things happen, man. Here's the thing. If you get back up on your feet, if the council is willing, you get a rematch with me any day, man. You're on my respect, brother. You're my respect. All right? I don't know if I got yours, but you got mine, all right?
You're a class act, brother, and I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
I respect it.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the hard work, man.
Rev Ron Hunt, a hard-fought matchup. LP came out here strong as ever, and it seems as though an injury put this matchup to an end early. Can I just get your thoughts on this entire matchup as it was?
I mean, from the jump, I knew it was going to be a test. You look at a guy like LP, he's a monster, and that's just to say the least. You never want to win a match like that, and, you want it to be fair and square and everything. But at the end of the day, here at Fight Underground, there still needs to be a winner. You know, at the end of the day, I had to capitalize where it was. I told him, I checked on him. He's doing pretty well. He's still limping and everything like that. I said, listen, you earn the Rev's respect. So when he gets back up on his feet, if it's up to the council, he can get a rematch with me anytime because he earned that, man. He got my respect.
Now, you did get another win here tonight, and what do you say to the people who think that you don't deserve to be the #1 draft pick here in Fight Underground after that win?
I say, you know, time will only tell. You know, a lot of people say I get lucky. A lot of people say, oh, you know, it's just by circumstance of the draw, I got some control. I don't have control of who I'm in the ring with. All I know is that whoever they put in front of me, I try to get the job done by any means necessary. Right now, the Rev is sitting 2-0. I plan on keeping it going until I'm crowned #1 here, Fight Underground.
Well, Rev, thank you for your time. Congratulations on your win. Fight fans, I'm being joined by Fight Director Paul Atlas and Super Hentai. Paul, it's clear you have something you want to say.
Yeah, I got something to say, kid. Get out of the way while I take care of business. Hentai, I asked you here for a reason today. You showed up. We need to find out what's going on here with the Dean Radford RPW situation, and I told everybody on the Fight Council meeting.
Hey, Hentai, welcome aboard. I'm so happy to have you here.
Sunshine, adults are in the room here right now. Step out. Step out. As I was saying, we need to clear this situation up. RPW, Dean Radford, both men trying to claim that Hentai is on their team. And
excuse me, Paul. That's not buddy. Welcome to Team Radford.
Look. I just told your buddy. Adults are in the room.
I don't have buddies. You're my buddy.
RPW is in here, and I'm trying to get stuff done here. Take a hike.
We'll catch up later. Sorry, Paul.
You know what? This is getting a little too convoluted. You and I got to talk privately. Take this damn microphone.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
The following tag team match is a freak show match to be contested under 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall, pinfalls only to a count of 5. The second fall, submissions only. And the third fall, anything goes. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Jackson, Mississippi, the Wild Thing, Jayce. Karr. And his tag team partner, weighing 185 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, A1, Anthony Young.
These guys right here have a future in 2PW. I don't to a count of 5, so Big E rules. The second fall is submissions only, and the third fall is anything goes, so no disqualifications, false count anywhere, basically whatever you want. This is the brainchild of the man we refer to only as the Freek.
He is the best smelling man in professional wrestling. Making his way to the ring from your local fragrance counter, he is Jayce Gold.
Jayce Gold. Jayce Gold.
And his
Jayce Gold.
being coming into the ring by Freek. He is Manchild.
Now during the training session, Stock, we met Freek for the first time, and Freek is working with Bronco McBride to bring up Jayce Gold and Isaiah Wolf, and try to teach them something. Now, the Freek is making his own rules, Jayce Gold, and one of those involves this freak show match. He has also brought a longtime cohort, I guess, of his in the Manchild who this is the first time we've seen the Manchild.
God, he's humongous.
Humongous, scary, and has the intelligence, I've been told, of a child, hence Manchild.
Yeah, I saw him earlier playing with some action figures. I didn't think much of it, but then again, Manchild. Okay, so Jayce Gold starting off with Jayce Karr here. Jayce Karr, did you see what he brought to the ring earlier?
Yeah, he brought his own nice little costume. Now, Jayce Karr does really look like he's a spin image of Hugh Jackman from X-Men. And he looks exactly like Wolverine right now.
Oh, look at these shots now.
And he's throwing punches exactly like Wolverine right now. And Jayce Gold is getting...
Thank God we don't have to hear it 24/7, Jayce Gold. Because if Jayce Gold was winning this match, we would probably... And Jayce Karr looks like he's having some fun. Karr now sends Jayce Gold into the... Ow, did you see that somersault right into the bottom?
Good landing.
Good Lord.
You can separate the shoulder, separate the leg, going into the corner that way. That's how Sting got injured by Seth Rollins.
There, how's the thing here? Karr and Young are going to have to keep their head on a swivel, especially with Freek on the outside. Now, of course, Jayce Gold's lady on the outside, too. Only a 2 count.
Who, in her own right, is a very talented wrestler.
Yes, she is. And right now, A1, Anthony Young, talking about talented wrestlers. Both of these guys, but still, A1, Anthony Young tagged in the ropes now. Takes out Jayce Gold. Here he comes. Off the ropes. Oh my goodness, did you see how he just missiled himself?
Well, now Jayce Gold gets some gold cheap.
Well, hey, whatever works for him, I guess. I can smell his fragrance from here.
Yeah, it's something.
Woo. I mean, if his lady
wait a minute.
Back elbow, what agility.
Springboard back elbow. And Anthony Young's agility is something
Look
to
at
behold.
that. 2. Oh,
just a 3 count.
Yep.
Just a 3 count.
No.
Remember, guys, it's to the count of 5.
Oh, it's the 5. That's right. I forgot about this.
Yeah, this is Freak Show rules. Listen, Freak Show rules, guys, will mess with you. We are so used to standard wrestling. When the rules were explained to us, we still don't get them. They've been explained to us 2,000 times by Freak in different languages, some of which I think he made up, and we still don't get them.
Yeah, we don't speak gibberish here, but we'll speak some pain because Karr, man, did you see that? Only a 3 count. Wow, that's so weird.
So odd to say.
My goodness, this is the weirdest match I've ever seen. I mean, I know Karr and Young have to be beside themselves because they want the 3. You know?
Well, this is not what you train for.
Oh, what's this? Oh, and using the referee and we get to see for the first time, Manchild. Look at the size of this guy coming on over here. And good Lord, I've seen this fight before, Wolverine versus the Blob. Good Lord, did you see him just chuck him off the top rope there?
And Manchild with the coldest, deadest eyes I've ever seen in a human being since the shape.
He got his neck up and choke slammed him. Good Lord, just like one of his toys I saw earlier. Manchild up, big splash and landed. That's a 5 count.
That's the first fall. That's the first fall. And I'm not dissing Jayce Karr there. How do you kick out of someone who weighs that much? 500 plus pounds, 7 feet tall. Now we are in the second set of this match, which is submission.
Submission, okay. Like I said.
Jayce Gold.
And here he goes again. We have to hear that.
Get him out of the corner, Gold.
We should get an extra $1 to our pay every time he says that.
I was able to negotiate 25 cents.
Must be nice.
Let's go. Get him out of the corner.
Oh, look at this. Taking turns with the turnbuckle.
He's out. He's out.
And Karr's face. Oh, gotta get that third one in.
3. Jayce Gold.
Okay, are we gonna hear that tonight? God.
Contractually obligated, and they pay.
Jayce Gold.
And then Gold now. Oh, snaps his neck. Karr's gonna feel that one in the morning. Has him. Oh, big stomp. And now Gold lining up something here.
Handstand.
Hey, that
senton.
was impressive.
Jayce Gold with a very impressive handstand senton. But going for the pin and it's submissions only. You would think Freek would have explained this to a member of his own faction, but I guess Freek...
I mean, when you've wrestled in the business for how long, you know, you're used to the normal rules. I mean, we saw that earlier with the 5-count fall. I mean, Karr and Young, they had that one twice.
This really does tip you...
Uh-oh, this could be it. Would this count as a submission?
This would count as a submission. As a full Nelson.
Karr now.
I don't think Jayce Gold's big enough to lock a full master lock level full Nelson in on Jayce Karr.
Jayce versus Jayce. Big spears, what that is. What kind of submission maneuver are we going to see? Wait, Anthony Young sneaking in here. Big clothesline by him. Oh, and he kicks Manchild out of the ring.
Smart. That's a smart move.
And Anthony Young now from that opposite corner. Big European uppercut. Man, is this youngster impressive.
God, he's so quick on his feet.
I mean, this team of Karr and Young, my God, I'm seeing amazing things here.
What a Superman flying punch right there. Springboard, but still not a pin.
Tony, just like us, we're not used to this. No one's used to this.
No, you're not trained this way. You are trained to win by pinfall or submission. Some wrestlers don't have a submission in their repertoire. They just don't have it in their moveset.
All right, well, wait a minute. Giant tag. Oh my God, a couple elbows now. I don't think
Jayce has no idea.
No, he doesn't. And wait a minute, he brings it back. Big super kick by Karr.
That got all of that.
Oh, wait a minute. Karr, there is something in his repertoire, and it's a Boston Crab. He has it synced in. Could this be it?
If he completely sit in on it, it might be lights out for Jayce Gold. Jayce Gold.
He almost has it.
He's getting almost there to the ropes, but Jayce Gold dragging him back.
Come on!
If he sits it down, it's locked in. It's locked.
And the second fall is going to Karr and Young.
We are now at 1-1.
Oh no!
And Manchild on cue, reminding everyone, third fall is anything goes.
That means where you can see anything happen here, folks. I mean, we just saw Manchild with that kendo stick right across the shoulder blades of Karr.
Now, guys, this is going to be the easiest fall for us to call because it's anything goes. We don't have to remember what the rules are because there are no rules. Manchild can do literally what he wants, and that's what he's doing, throwing Anthony Young and Jayce Karr all over this field.
Well, right now, I mean, on the outside is Young and Jayce Gold on one side, and Karr is on the outside too, and has to deal with Manchild. But what the hell does Jayce Karr have? Oh, that's the kendo stick. Okay. I thought it was something different.
No, it's anything goes, and Jayce Karr is going with what he knows, which is the big dude, just hit him till he falls.
Wait a minute. A1 has an idea here, and it involves the table.
Well, meanwhile, I'm looking over at Manchild versus Jayce Karr, and Manchild
suplexed him right on the ground. Good Lord. Wait a minute. That's an ice cream cone, and that's a chain.
That ice cream cone held a chain because of course it did.
Welcome to the Freak Show, I guess. I guess we'll just say that.
Meanwhile, Jayce Karr and what is A1 and Jayce A1
Face first
driving. Okay.
I'm
trying. It's hard to call this, guys, because we're looking at two different things going on right now, and we're looking at. Right now, Jayce Gold seems to be setting up the table. I think he's planning on putting Anthony Young through, and Manchild's over in the corner with a chair that seems to be spray painted with something on it, and is looking to.
But what I said earlier was there's like, I mean, with Freek and that young lady on the outside, I mean, the odds are against Young and Karr right now.
Well, the odds are against Jayce Karr just by dealing with Manchild, because Manchild.
Oh my God, he is just manhandling
the hell out of him.
That was 2 chest chops at one time.
He didn't have to use the chair as a weapon. He used himself as a weapon.
And wait a minute, I mean, Jayce Gold is setting up Anthony Young
I think Manchild just got thrown to the turnbuckle over in the far corner. Over here at the near corner, we got Jayce Gold and Anthony Young throwing punches. And guys, this is insanely difficult to keep track of right now.
And right now, Jayce Gold face first off the table, and Gold down. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I just saw
Shades
that
of Van
over
Dam
there. Corner. A nice little chair toss kick, and Jayce Karr's now trying to crawl himself back over to Anthony Young to help out his tag team partner.
Well, right now,
finally, we have just one thing to look at.
Yes, that's right. Anthony Young now setting up Jayce Gold. Wait a minute, he didn't even swing the legs around. What the hell is he having planned here? And now
Gold's
A1
thrown on the table, and It looks like Jayce Gold's trying to stop. He's trying to. Stop.
What is?
Don't worry. Never mind. We're in a
Yeah,
farm. We're in
yeah,
farm.
we're there.
What the? Oh my God!
Holy shnikes!
Oh my God!
I think he's broken in half. I'll finish it, Tony. Oh my God. Jayce Gold, is he dead? Wait, what the hell?
What the hell is happening now?
Jayce Karr. That's a
front load bulldozer.
What the hell's going on here?
What is he doing up there?
He must have some friends in high places, or with John Deere. I don't know what the hell to say here.
2PW is sponsored by Farmers Bureau, I guess. What is going on here?
Oh no! Jayce Gold's lady just squashed by the Manchild. And I think Karr's about to let them know you don't have to be lonely.
What are they doing with the... Holy...
No! Oh my goodness!
Holy shit!
What a moonsault! 1, 2, it's over.
The winners of this match, A1 Anthony Young and the Wild Thing, Jayce Karr.
Karr and Young victorious Tony. I don't know if I ever want to call another freak show match as long as I live.
I'm exhausted. I need a cigarette and a glass of vodka and some Barry Manilow, but Panic at the Disco will do right now.
You know what, though? I'll say one thing. Jayce Gold is going to need a back brace. He's going to need something. Maybe a prayer, a hug, a role model.
Well,
holy shnikes.
I'll say this. If Anthony Young and Jayce Karr want to make a name for themselves in 2PW, that's how you do it. Taking K for 2PW, Prospect Pro Wrestling with A1 and Jayce Karr. Guys, big first victory, big, against the Freak Show, Jayce Gold and Manchild. You know, that must feel good for you guys.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought victory. You know, it took us a bulldozer to get him out. He put somebody through a table.
I mean,
it wasn't an easy task.
Yeah, it was a guy with an ice cream cone that was like a piggy bank or something. It's not the biggest challenge in the world.
You want to get in the ring with us next, boy? I didn't think so.
No.
I got a message for 2PW. That's A1. I'm Jayce Karr. We're here to take over the tag team division. We'll see you soon. See ya.
Mike Doc Doherty here for Prospect Pro Wrestling. Jayce Gold, man. How you feeling?
Man, I feel like a truck just hit me, but at least I smell good, am I right? Am I right, guys?
You're right.
Freek.
You know what? Just shut up, okay? We don't need your help here. So what's the problem here? I told you we don't need her help. I explained this 1,000 times. I said we got back up, everything would be fine. But you insisted on bringing her into this, and I told you not to. You know what? We need to speak to Bronco. Let's go.
I don't know.
We need to go.
I
said shut up, Doc.
Just say it.
Shut up. Let's go.
All right, well, I guess the night didn't end the way they planned it, so just keep it locked right here. 2PW Prospect Pro Wrestling. Heart goes out to Jayce Gold, though.
Hey, I don't know what's into him, man. I guess Bronco's not here.
You have to take that verbal abuse, man.
I don't need to. I smell good, though.
I said, let's go. Shut it.
I'm Jamie Jameson, the Country Hammer. I know a thing or two about safety. When it comes down to safety on my car, I trust K&S Automotive. They do everything. They do brakes, exhaust, oil changes, welding, tire changes, they do it all. So hit them up at 724-902-7475.
At another Aftermath with Ron the Rev Hunt and distinguished fight council members RPW, Dean Bradford, and fight director Paul Atlas. Paul, do you have the first question?
Rev, Area 1. AJ Alexander makes a mistake. You get lucky. You get the win. Tonight, LP comes in with a knee injury. You get lucky. You get the win. Is the Rev Ron Hunt really good, or are you just lucky?
You know, Paul, the Rev Ron Hunt doesn't believe in luck. The Rev Ron Hunt believes in adapting within the middle of that match. And when it comes down to it, it's nature of the beast. This is not ballet. This is fight underground. Injuries happen. This is the nature of the beast. So the fact that that happens is just a coincidence. But luck, far from luck. We can consider that a blessing.
RPW, do you have a question?
When LP went down with the injury, did that change your strategy with the way that you went about this match?
I definitely say it definitely changes the strategy. When you look at a monster such as LP, I mean, I don't even think the camera and the people watching at home can physically see just how tall, how powerful, how strong this gentleman is. That's only one thing you can experience live at a show. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. Or if you're in the ring with that competitor. At that particular time, my whole mindset is, how can I get this man to my level? How can I play it in my round of the game? And then, as we know, if you can put the match in your particular round of the game, then that's how you can capitalize on that. When it comes to that leg injury, as was stated earlier, it was unfortunate. However, that always goes back into the mindset. I think that also comes with a little bit of veteranship of knowing how to adapt, how to adjust. When you see it, you might have not thought about it, but you have to capitalize by any means necessary. Nothing was dirty, simple capitalization in the heat of the moment.
Councilmember Radford?
So, Rev, with AJ, you took an opportunity over a mistake. So, with LP, it was an accident that took his momentum down on you. Are you actually a #1 draft pick? Are you the man to run through Fight Underground? Or are you just piggybacking off of everybody else's mistakes?
This is a question that fans at home, they're asking. This is the question that everyone has been tuned into the Fight Underground Facebook page for those council meetings. Even council members argue about. At the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. How the regulations go, how the rules go, the votes are casted. Voting is important. Voting is crucial. Get out and vote. Anyway, when it comes down to it, the vote is in that the Rev is where he stands. Now, like I said before, the beauty of this beast is it can be lost at any given time. However, right now, I don't plan on losing that, Dean. I don't plan on losing that at all. It's not luck. I plan on staying on top. I plan on being dominant. You say if I could run through it, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I plan on running through everybody and anybody.
Rev, any final thoughts?
Getting down to it, everyone wants to talk about who's the top dog, who is the top in the alpha male division. Now we get down to the finals. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter where they come from, how far they fly in, how far they drive in. When you get into that ring, it's one-on-one. There's no hiding. Fist up, throw down. That's the mindset.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.